Hi guys! Hi everybody watching the playback. Thanks so much for joining. Hi guys! Hello, hello. Tell me where you're watching from. I'm Hillary LeMay for those of you that are new to my Periscope channel, and today we're talking about Throwdout Thursday, which is our cleanest day of the week, and it's when we just hop on here together and talk about, hi from New Jersey, and we talk about kicking those nasty chemicals to the curb. So that's what we're going to do today, and we're going to talk all about hair and taming your mane, because you guys, I have a lot of hair and it needs taming, whether it's greasy or whether it's dry or frizzy. Hi Michelle! It needs to be tamed. So I wanted to give you also a little nugget of positivity today in my mug. Positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. I love this mug, you guys, and there are millions of people out there doing Periscopes, and I just thank you so much for enjoying these with me and all the awesome feedback and positive comments and messages that you send me. It's so much fun bringing these for you. Oh, you can find these stainless steel straws on Amazon, or you can find them at Bed Bath & Beyond in the kitchen aisle. But what I love about these is they come with a little like a little brush thingy that fits right in there, so you can get them clean and you can pop them in the dishwasher. Oh yes, hi Tani, hi Danny. Yeah, we are gonna have a good time today, and hopefully everyone is in good health and good spirits. So this is Throwdout Thursday. Again, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to my Periscope channel, you can tap the screen as many times as you want down there and send me some love. Let me know that you're enjoying this, and you can swipe up or to the right depending on what kind of phone you have if you want to share this with your followers on Facebook or Twitter or on Periscope. And I would love for you to share with me if you have any questions and I missed them. Hopefully you can just re-chat them at the end and I'll get a chance to answer those questions for you if I miss them while I'm doing my demo. And if you're new to essential oils and you don't have any yet but you want to get started, I would love to mentor you and help you along this journey. It's really important to have someone supportive with you. I get so many messages all the time saying, you know, my upline won't respond to my messages and they're not helpful and they won't respond to me. And so if you do decide to join doTERRA and get some essential oils, it's really important that you work with someone that you can get a hold of and that they are committed to helping you and sharing this lifestyle with you. So I love doing that, and whether you're on my team or not, it doesn't matter. I love sharing these tips and tricks with you guys on how I love living this essential life. And if you do want to get started and you enroll with me, you'll get this awesome book called The Essential Life. It's always my inspiration, and I love sharing that with all of my new team members that come along. And yeah, so we're gonna get started with our recipes. Today I'm gonna show you 2 easy ways to tame your mane, because you guys, mine is crazy, and I'm a mom and I don't have a lot of time, and I work out every day, and sometimes you know, it's just not good to wash your hair every day. So I like to find great tips and tricks that are ways we can kick those chemicals to the curb, but also feel good and look good and feel like we are taking care of ourselves. Because when you feel good and when you look good, you are more confident and you carry yourself in a different way. So even if it's just taking 2 minutes to put some dry shampoo on your hair, or taking 1 second to put some of the serum on your hair and kind of make it, you know, a little less frizzy for the day, it might make you feel better, and then you exude confidence and people want to talk to you and they feel positively drawn to you. And it's really fun to just take your wellness to the point where you're not using chemicals, and you can share that with everyone in your life. So our first recipe is about if you have overly oily hair or greasy hair, or you want to try to make it a couple days in between washing your hair. If you just take a bath but you don't want to wash your hair every day, if your hair tends to be a little bit on the more coarse side, hey Becca, then you can use this dry shampoo. And it's super simple. We're going to do one recipe for lighter hair, and then we're going to do a recipe for darker hair. So, oh hi Tara. Hi guys. So yeah, you'll be able to use this recipe no matter what color hair you have, and it's really simple. So the first recipe we'll do is the dry shampoo for light hair. And all you need for that is 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and you can use arrowroot powder if you prefer. Both of them are going to absorb oils and grease in your hair. This is arrowroot powder. You can find this in the baking aisle at any of your grocery stores. But I'm going to use cornstarch for today. So this is 1/4 cup. And if you miss any of the measurements, I'll go back and edit my Instagram post and I'll share all the measurements with you. But you can also watch this back for 24 hours on playback on Periscope. And then you can catch it on my YouTube archive, which is YouTube and then keyword doTERRA Hillary LeMay. So you can watch all my past Periscopes if you're new to my channel and you want to check out what I've done in the past. So again, this is 1/4 cup of arrowroot powder, and we are going to put that in a little glass bowl. And then we're just going to add 2 drops of a couple essential oils. This is rosemary, this is sandalwood, and peppermint. So we're just going to add 2 drops of each. 1, 2. Hope you guys are having a good night. Love Thursday, cleanest day of the week. Periscope party up in here. And then 2 drops of sandalwood. If it wants to come out. 1, 2. Okay, that was 3, but that's okay. I know, I love these oils. So good. Okay, and then you're just gonna mix them with a little spoon, get it all combined. And that's it. It's so easy. We just made dry shampoo, you guys. None of those aerosol sprays with nasty chemicals, none of those parabens and fake me out things and whatevers. We just made dry shampoo for blonde hair, for light hair. That's it. And we're gonna do the dark hair version now, and then I'll talk you through how we're gonna use it. So for the dark hair version, we are going to use 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 2 tablespoons of either cornstarch or arrowroot powder. Poof. We like to make a mess in the LeMay kitchen and the LeMay household, and I'm just gonna stir all this up before we add our oils. And you can store this in an airtight metal or glass container. Any specific brand? Nope, whatever you have on hand. I love that this is so easy, and most of you probably have cocoa powder or cornstarch in your pantry or in your baking aisle. And so then we're gonna add our oils to the dark hair version. 2 drops of peppermint. 1, 2. And your kids can help you with this. Your kids can help you put it on your hair. It's super fun to get the kids involved. My daughter loves playing with oils, and it makes me so happy seeing her empowered for her life with these oils. Yeah, there are some great oils for hair loss. In fact, rosemary and peppermint and sandalwood, all the oils I'm using are actually really great for split ends and nourishing your hair, for stimulating hair growth, especially peppermint and rosemary, and sandalwood is great for dry scalp. So yeah, definitely lots of oils you can use to help stimulate your hair growth. All right, so now we've added our cocoa powder and arrowroot powder or cornstarch and essential oils for the dark hair. And then we've done the same with the light hair. And I actually did this recipe 2 years ago with my niece, Ashlyn. She is so sweet and wonderful, and it's just really fun for me to teach her how to you know, be empowered with the choices she's making and help her friends do this. And we had a sleepover and we did this together, and I hope she still has some because it probably lasts her a really long time because you don't need this every day. So what you want to do is you can just spoon this into whatever container. I got these, if you've seen my other Periscopes, you know that I got these in a big set from Michaels. And they were super cheap in like a set of 30. Check out the wedding aisle. They always have the best little containers for your oil crafts. And you just spoon this into a little container, and you're gonna have extra, so you can do it in 2 containers, or you can give this as gifts and make a big batch of it. And there you go, in there. And then for me, because I have dark hair and I'm going to use this, I am going to put mine in a larger mason jar and just spoon it into your container to store it. And then I'm going to show you how we use this dry shampoo. Super fun. Okay, and you just put all of it into your container, and it's going to smell delicious, because obviously who doesn't love chocolate? We all love chocolate. All right. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to take, oh good, I'm so glad she's loving it, yay. Yeah, and it's just so fun to do this, and I just really enjoy making these recipes accessible, and they're affordable, super fun, and it's just so much fun sharing with you guys. I love it. So you can take an old makeup brush, either a larger one if you have thicker hair, or a smaller one if you want to do like smaller areas, and you literally just grab a little bit of the dry shampoo onto the edge of your on your makeup brush. You just tap off the excess, and you just go right into your roots, and you pat it in, pat, 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 and I'll show you. My hair is not greasy right now, but I'll show you anyway, because why not? So you just take your hair and you want to focus on the roots, and you just take a little bit, tap the excess off of your brush, and just tap, tap, tap right into the roots. And then what you do is you give your hair a little zhuzh, and it's going to kind of absorb all that grease and all that excess oil. And your hair is going to be gorgeous, and you can skip washing your hair that day, and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a super awesome mommy saver, kid saver if your kids are cranky in the morning and they don't want to wash their hair or whatever. If you have an event to go to. It'll also help texturize your hair a little bit and make it a little thicker because it's absorbing that grease, and so it's going to kind of give you a little more volume right there. So you guys, how easy was that? We just made dry shampoo for dark hair and for light hair. This would be a great gift to give for bridesmaids if you're getting married, or just, you know, as whatever kind of holiday gift you might want to give. But how easy was that? Hi from Chicago. Yeah, that was super fun and easy. So that was our first recipe. Now I'm going to clean up a little and we're going to make our L'Amazing Hair Shine Serum. It's super easy also, just like this was. I like a little clean workspace. Hi, Kelly. All right, so our next recipe, we are going to make the hair polish. And for this, if you want to use a large bottle, you can, and I always recommend people start small because you might not like the combination of oils. This is just my favorite combination of oils. Yeah, you can sub cedarwood. We call sandalwood, we call cedarwood the poor man's sandalwood because they're very similar with therapeutic properties. So if you don't have sandalwood yet, because it is a little pricey, you can just use cedarwood for a similar property. And then when you save enough points in your LRP rewards, you can purchase sandalwood for free because it's great to get all those products for free with your points. So like I was saying, I just use a small bottle. This is probably like a 1/2 ounce bottle or a 1 ounce bottle, and I'm going to use sandalwood, rosemary, and ylang ylang. And the reason I'm going to use those 3 oils because ylang ylang helps with split ends and breakage. Love this oil, and it helps nourish the ends of your hair. And again, like I mentioned earlier, sandalwood helps with your dry scalp and helps restore hydration in your hair. And rosemary also helps with hair loss and with balancing the scalp if you have any hormonal issues or, you know, any of those kinds of things that your hair is falling out. Because I know for me, I breastfed my daughter Olivia for almost 2 years, and I lost half of my hair after during that process because just all the hormonal changes and everything. And so, but my hair has actually come back thicker than it was before I got pregnant with her. So thankfully that happened. But and I'll talk about that a little bit at the end with one of the supplements that is really great for hair growth for you. So you're just going to take a small little dropper bottle. I like this, but you can use whatever you like, you guys. This is just a little dropper bottle. Got it on Amazon or Aroma Tools. And what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 drops of each of our oils. So again, that's doTERRA's rosemary. We're just making a hair shine serum. 1, 2. And you can just play around and find the oils you like, but I like these oils because they're very nourishing for the hair. And let's see, we'll do sandalwood, and then I'll go on a little tangent because I had a couple more things I wanted to say about it. And ylang ylang. Okay. And if you're just joining, you can tap the screen at the bottom as many times as you want to show me love. You can swipe to the right or up to share this Periscope with your followers on social media. And if I miss any questions, hi Wendy! If I miss any questions, then hopefully you can repost them at the end. And so then what we're going to do is I have this little cute funnel, and I'm going to funnel in my argan oil. And argan oil is so fantastic. This is pure organic argan oil. This is not the Moroccan oil, fake me out stuff with parabens and fragrance and maybe 1% argan oil. This is the legit stuff. I got this on Amazon. It is 100% organic, USDA certified argan oil. There's no scent to it. You know that your argan oil is not real when it smells perfumey and floral and fragrant, because it should not do that. So we're going to funnel in and just top off this bottle with argan oil. And the reason that I like to use argan oil is because it promotes retention and moisture in the hair, and it neutralizes free radicals that are damaging to the hair from the environment, like when you go outside and there's you know, exhaust fumes from vehicles and all these nasty fumes from cleaning supplies, like if you're using bleach or things like that. Those free radicals are getting into your hair and actually breaking it. So it's really, it's important to be aware of that. And like if you go to a smoky establishment and your hair smells or reeks like smoke or funk, you know, those things damage your hair. And argan oil also has vitamin E, which promotes hair growth. So I love vitamin E and I love argan oil. And in fact, I actually use a drop of argan oil in my foundation routine every morning. So when I've washed my face and moisturized and I'm about to put my foundation on, I put 1 drop of argan oil and then I add my foundation and I just blend it in and moisturize my skin, and it kind of gives my skin a really fresh, feel and look, and I'm really happy with the way that it makes my skin feel. So yeah, I love argan oil, and I hope you guys will check it out and consider it. And it also tames frizz and softens your hair. So that's why I like to use this as a finishing, shine, and polishing serum. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this with argan oil. Hi, Christy. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. Okay, so when this is full with our argan oil, then you just blend it up a little like that. And then I like to take about 3 to 5 drops. So I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then I just blend it into my hands, and I just go through my hair loosely like that. And it just gives it a really beautiful shine. And you can do it at the top. You can get some of any flyaways you might have, and you kind of zhuzh it. I don't know. Does anyone know how to spell zhuzh? I use that word all the time, and I'd love to know how to spell it, because when I want to text it to someone, I don't know how to spell it. So if any of you have any suggestions on how to spell zhuzh, I would love it. Okay, so as you can see, my hair is super hydrated now, and it looks so shiny and awesome. And I love the way that this feels on my hair. It feels so nice and silky, and it really polishes and kind of finishes the ends really nice. I love it, right? Zhuzh. I don't know. I need to know. If anyone, that is my mission for the year. I need to learn how to spell zhuzh, because I like to use it all the time. So anyway, and then one other thing that I wanted to talk about, thank you so much. One other thing I wanted to talk about too is there is a product that doTERRA makes, and it comes in the hair care set, and it's called the Root to Tip Serum. And this also has a base of argan oil. Zhuzh. Exactly. Like, who knows how to spell that word, but it's such a fantastic word, and I use it all the time. So doTERRA makes a root to tip serum, and I like to use this in the morning sometimes, but I do not like lavender, you guys. I cannot lie. I cannot tell a lie. I don't like lavender. And this has lavender in it. So it is just not my preference, but if you want to try this kind of thing on your hair texture and see if you're gonna like it, I would definitely encourage you, like if you have any extra points to play with this month, or next month is the 200 PV promo quarterly month, where when you can do it up to 4 times. Anytime your PV is 200 PV in your LRP, you'll get a free, well, it's not really a secret, but last year the promo in March was deep blue rub and a deep blue oil that you get free, in addition to the product of the month that you get at 125 PV. So hopefully it'll be the same promo. It's been that way 2 years in a row. So you heard it here first, folks. I can't promise, but that's what it was the last 2 years in March. So when you do a 200 PV LRP, you'll get a deep blue rub and a deep blue oil in addition to your product of the month. So if you need to get the PV up to get to 200 for those bonuses, you might consider getting the hair care set or the root to tip serum. And I do use it in the morning. Like on my roots only. I just do it on my roots, and it kind of helps wake me up because it's got that peppermint in there. But I don't like lavender. It makes me kind of hyper. And so Olivia and I use cedarwood and wild orange instead of don't have to have that. Yeah, you don't have to do LRP to get the promo, especially if you enroll with a kit of over 200 PV or more, you'll get the promo. But with LRP, you get rewards, you get your shipping back, you get all those points. So LRP is the way to go. So anyway, yeah, if you want to try out the Root to Tip Serum, try it out. I just find that I like my blend better because I don't like lavender, and mine doesn't have lavender. And I can do what I want, and I'm gonna, so I do. I make my own, but you can make your own with your own flavors. Which hazel you using last time? I didn't get the question, sorry. If you can maybe type it at the end, I'm sorry, I missed that. Or I can send you a message if you want to email me. My email address is in my Periscope profile. But yeah, I just don't like lavender, but if you do, you will love this. It really is great. It also has rosemary, it also has sandalwood and peppermint, and it's great too. It has a little dropper top. If you're not familiar with it, it's got a little boom, little squeegee thing. Hi, Sula. Yeah, it's got a little squeegee thing right here, so it's gonna drop out nicely, and it's great. I don't like lavender. It makes me kind of hyper, so if I'm gonna use it, I use it in the morning. So if I get a chance to shower in the morning, which I usually don't get a chance to shower until my daughter's asleep. But if I do get a chance to shower in the morning, then I will do the root to tip serum just on my scalp, and I kind of massage it in. But I really like to use this polishing serum. It just works well with my hair. I have really curly, coarse hair, and I have really thick hair. So I really, really like this. This works for me. She's 4, going on 14. Unscented or rose petal scented witch hazel. Okay, so anytime you see something that says scented, run the other way. Scent is no good. Scent is fake. It is fragrance. It is chemicals. It is no good. So if you notice in my last recipe where I did use witch hazel, I use unscented, and it's like a alcohol-free witch hazel. So do not use scented anything. Don't use scented Epsom salts. Don't use scented products. It's just no good. It's not good. But anyway, as I was mentioning, when my daughter was born 4 years ago and I breastfed her, I was producing enough breast milk for 3. So I donated, like, it was a ridiculous amount of breast milk I donated to my nephew in Texas and to other folks nearby that needed milk in the milk donor program that we have in the United States. But I was really concerned, and I talked to my hairstylist about all my hair loss, and I was really concerned because not that hair represents who you are, but hair is a way to represent to express yourself and express your personality. And I love having my hair, and I love doing fun things with it and braiding it and doing it in different ways. So I was really concerned. And then when I started getting into the supplements, I discovered the bone nutrient supplement. This is one of the women's supplements for doTERRA, and this has 100% of your daily needs for biotin and calcium. It's got zinc and magnesium. It has 100% of your daily needs for magnesium. And if you didn't catch my Periscope on magnesium, please go back to my YouTube archive and watch it. It's really informative and helpful. But if you do not have this, I would definitely recommend getting it. It makes your hair so thick. I mean, my hair is so thick, and I love all that doTERRA supplements has done for me. I do all of the supplements that doTERRA sells. Yes, ma'am. So I do the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I do Zendocrine Detox Complex. I do the probiotic. I do the GX Assist, which is 10 days of the month, and then you follow that up with 20 days of the month with probiotic. I use all the supplements, and I love them so much. I've never felt better. I have energy to work out every day and chase after my daughter, and I work 2 full-time jobs in addition to being a wife and a mom. So I need the energy. I need to feel good. I need my body to be working well. And so I love these supplements, and they're great for hair regrowth if you are interested in that. And if you also have any questions about the supplements, you can shoot me an email. I have a whole document that I drafted out a while ago last year for my team when they had questions about some of the supplements. So I can just shoot it back to you if you want to send me an email. My email address is in my Periscope profile page, and I can just send you my whole regimen. I go into detail of what I take and when and why and what's in there. So they're really great oils. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed these 2 quick recipes. We made awesome dry shampoo for dark hair, we made dry shampoo for light hair, and we made this awesome hair polishing serum. I hope you enjoy these. If you make these recipes or any of my recipes, I would love for you to tag me on Instagram or Facebook and show me what you're doing. I use the Zendocrine Detox Complex. It's a capsule. If we use Zendocrine oil, it's in a detox bath. So we'll put a drop in with magnesium chloride flakes in our tub. If my daughter's feeling under the weather, to boost her body up for the immune system. So if anyone doesn't have any other questions, oh, you can catch the playback, Wendy. Yeah, and I'm going to share the recipe on our group and in the Facebook post that I made, and I will also go back and edit my Instagram post to share the recipes for both of these. So I hope you enjoy these, and I hope you'll share them with your friends and family. Make these recipes and let me know how you like them, and I can't wait to see you guys again. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.